Warning! This disc is for use only on Sega Dreamcast.
I ought to go out into traffic and stand on the side of the road, just holding a sign that says, willing to get scammed for audio equipment. Kind of like those people who beg for money, but like, I give you money. You know, you sell me a promise of like, you're gonna give me some hi-fi speakers or whatever, and then I give you my money and you just drive off. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh look, tech. So these speakers here that we're going to be talking about, I have not actually got to use them because they both arrived broken. So I ordered, we'll have a whole book of stuff we're going to read. So the first one, it arrived broken. We're going to take a look at it in a second, see exactly how broken it is. And then the second one that arrived like 5 days later, it was also broken. And then, you know, I tried to get them exchanged, and they didn't send me anything, and they just stopped communicating. And then they tried to say, and when I tried to get my money back, you know, for these, they tried to say, oh, the second one, they tried to use the delivery, you know, the tracking number for the second one. They tried to say that was the replacements. They tried to commit mail fraud against me and just keep my money and just, you know, here you have a broken product and we're going to keep your money. So let's take a look at how they're broken to start out with. You can see the positive terminal is missing. So unscrew these. When I opened this one, I kind of knew there's something wrong with it, you know, because that obviously, and before that, there was something rattling around inside that was broken. I just want to explain that these speakers are in the exact condition that I received them in. Nothing has been done to them. So obviously, that's not going to work. Let's take a look inside. And stick this in. See the different drivers in there. You can see the crossover network, which is supposed to be attached to the binding post. Let's see if I can pull it out and take a look at it. Come on. Man. It's hard to do. I'll put the camera down. I need someone with small, daintily hands to do this. There we go. So let's take a look at the crossover. So there's the other terminal. It's all ripped apart. You know, this looks different than the other crossover. I will compare them when I take them apart. I'm surprised it actually has real crossover. So that would just be stuck on there like that to the terminals. But it was all ripped off, you know. And you see, the idea is, I review stock speakers on the channel. That's the whole point. Is I should be able to order them and, you know, yeah, so that's very broken. Let's take a look at the other one, which is broken, but not as severely, but still, it's broken. I'll just put the camera down. Ooh, that works. Oh yeah, they're the same, I guess. See, what's wrong with this one? See how it's missing? It's missing a component on the crossover. It's just inside the cabinet rattling around, so the screw's falling. It's in there rattling around somewhere. You know, it's not attached very well. You see, if they would have just put this crossover component on the bottom of the case and glued it in really securely, then run just wires up to the terminals, it probably would arrive intact. So yeah, this is just great. It's very broken. So let's start reading the history of all this. Put on my tripod real quick. Connect the battery. Crap, I got the wire stuck in there. So I tried to do the whole thing live, but I accidentally pressed stop, so whatever. So let's read through this big book of stuff. So I ordered these 2023 October 3rd. Okay, on the next page. And okay. This is October 11th. They still haven't shipped the speakers. It just says USPS awaits item because they got the label and then they never sent the speakers. And it's like months go by that they don't send the speakers. So we're here, at October 11th. I asked them, did you ship the speakers? Said it would come yesterday, but the tracking still says USPS awaits item. And then they say to me, hello, we are sorry for the inconvenience. We deeply understand your concern that the item is taking more time than usual. As per tracking, the item is in transit but arrived late. We request you please wait. Your order will be delivered soon. Nonetheless, rest assured that we're doing our best to deliver your items as soon as possible, which turned out to be a lie. One of the many lies that these people will tell you. And by the way, just never buy from these people. If you don't want to watch the rest of this video, just all you need to know is never buy anything from these 5 poor people because it will arrive broken. And it will just be a miserable experience for all involved. Okay, now we're on November 28th. And it still says USPS awaits item. And I say to them, how much longer until you ship the speakers? It had been almost 2 months. And then they say to me, hello, we are sorry for the trouble caused to you. I was trying to do the accent, but it's just going high wire. We checked from our end and found that the product... Hold on, I'm going to start over. Hello, we are sorry for the trouble caused to you. We checked from our end and found that the product was lost in the transit. We have, again, dispatched today. It's written like that. We have, again, dispatched today. It's written retarded like that. We request to please wait 3 to 4 business days. You will see the product. Okay, so you guys just you just didn't notice that the product was lost in transit. I mean, the shipping label said that the post office is awaiting the item. So I figure they're probably just doing the scam where they don't actually order the speakers until enough people buy the speakers because they don't have the speakers, and they won't actually order a bulk supply of the speakers until enough suckers click buy the speakers because they don't have the product they're selling, right? They're just doing that scam. But no, it turns out they're doing every scam imaginable. It's an everything scam, everything. My hair keeps getting in my mouth. I should have put a hair tie on. It's like the everything burrito from Adventure Time, but it's the everything scam. And okay, then I say to them on November 30th, could you please provide a valid tracking number? The original still says USPS awaiting item, and then say, hello, we understand your concern. The product is shipped from our end. It takes time to update in the system. We request to please wait. You will receive the product soon. And then we're on December 3rd. Literally 2 months later, it says, I'm telling them, I have received only 1 speaker and it is broken. The positive connector is broken off. Was loose in the box and there's something rattling around inside the speaker. And it says, hello, we are sorry for the trouble caused to you. I like to have a copy and paste system. And they didn't even proofread it that well to like set it up in their database of copy and paste responses. For damage, we have forwarded the details to our team. The second product is shipped with this tracking number, UPSPS. We please request you wait to receive the product soon. So let's see. December 7th. We got the other speaker right now, and it's broken the same way as the first one, with the crossover never broken off. The terminals rattling around inside the box. I didn't even bother taking the bubble wrap off to look at it. So okay, I can admit fault on that one because I was being kind of pissy. I later discovered that it's just like a component loose on the crossover board, but still it's broken. I need an intact product to review the product. That's the only reason I bought these. I don't need these speakers. I bought them. Well, I mostly bought them because they're like a Bose 301, but they're cheaper. I thought it'd be fun, interesting experience. I'm gonna talk about other reasons because I like the way they look. And we're going to look at the literature because it's really derpy and it was hilarious, so I couldn't resist buying them because I thought it'd be a fun review. And it's given me great content for my channel, just not in the way I thought. So, okay. Next page. And then I think I missed a message. I deleted one, but because I fucked up. So, what am I supposed to do with these broken speakers? This is December 8th. What am I supposed to do with these broken speakers? Can I send them back and get a replacement or something? At this point, I'm done. I prefer to send them back and get a refund. And he says to me, we're extremely sorry for the inconvenience caused by the carrier mishandling, which is, I'm calling BS on that. They probably knew the speakers were broken. And then suddenly, we're going to talk more on that later. The reason they arrived at different dates was likely intentional. We'll talk soon on that. We're extremely sorry for the inconvenience caused by this handling. We request you kindly provide us the images so we can rectify the issues. Also, we have opened up the claim of the carrier, so I send the pictures and I describe exactly what I just showed you people here. I'm telling him that, and I send him the pictures of what I just showed you guys. And he says, hello, we are sorry for the trouble caused you. We are ready to send you a replacement. Please confirm. We shall be awaiting your response. And this is on the 14th, December 14th. So then I tell him, okay, do it. And then I never received any tracking numbers. I never received any replacement speakers. Let's see here. What was this last one? It's just December 18th. I emailed them again. I say, so can I send these broken speakers back for a refund or replacement? It says, hello, we appreciate your response. There's no need to go through the hassle of returning damaged product, as we have sent you a replacement. It never comes, by the way. They never sent a tracking number for a replacement or anything. Never received a replacement. Okay, so... I think it's like a December 31st. I email them and say, look, I just want to return these and get my money back. And then they sell me this BS thing saying, hi, 5 core. Oh, it says, hello, we are sorry for the defective product we received. This item is very much appreciated by other buyers. We have had over 99% satisfied customers. We fully understand your pain and issue. We want our customers happy and satisfied. We are ready to send you a replacement immediately. Also, there's no need to go through the hassle of shipping back the item. Kindly apply. Yes. If you agree, thank you. And they made that really clear, like what yes is going to mean. So then I sent to them, yes, I want to return the speakers for a refund. Because the thing is, this is just dragging on for so long, right? And you see what these people do is they just wait. That's why they waited to send them that long. They just wait until the time is almost up for their free refunds to not be valid. And then they just stop communicating. And I have so little faith that any replacement speakers would come arrived and intact. And it's like, at this point, I can't even recommend these speakers no matter how good they sound because these people are scammers, which is going to become even more apparent later. And the product is all busted and poorly built. Like, I don't even trust them to play at loud volume without, stuff popping off and breaking apart. So it's like, I'm done. I don't even want to have anything to do with this at this point. I just want to get rid of these things, get my money back, and go on with the rest of my life, because this is not a product that I can even recommend to anyone at this point. So, here's where the BS starts. Oh, wait. Notes here I gotta read. So it's like December 1st through the 6th where I'm trying to return them. And then on January 6th, they claimed they would give a refund, which they never did. And then they never sent any kind of return labels or anything. They stopped communicating at this point. So then I had to go to eBay. Oh, the phone just said something. I don't know what it said. Anyways. So I had to go to eBay at that point and try to get a refund through them. Okay, so they're telling me that they provided a tracking number for a replacement, which was just the second speaker. They used the tracking number that was delivered on the 7th to say, oh, that was the replacements, the second speaker. And then I had to, that was on January 6th that this happened, where they're telling me, oh, they sent a replacement, so therefore you will not get a refund. No replacements was sent. Just the 2 speakers I ordered, which you're looking at right now, was all that was sent, and they're both broken. So then I tried to appeal, and then they say they kept the original outcome, and that was on the 7th. And then I got this insulting email from this woman named Made Up Fake Name Woman. That's her name now, is Made Up Fake. So I was gonna say the real names, but I'm gonna protect the stupid at this point. Because they're stupid, they don't know what they're doing. And let me just say this before I forget, is that this whole business with these people doing they send you one, and then they send you the other one days later, and then they try to say, oh, that one was the replacements. They wouldn't have done that unless they had done this before and had these gullible eBay people believe it. This is ridiculous. So here's the email from whatever I said this woman's fake name was. My name is Fake Name Lady, and I received your case regarding the 5-core 8-inch car subwoofer speaker, blah, blah, blah speaker. They can even name their speakers correctly. It has a number of the case that you bought from 5-core Incorporated. I truly understand that you did not receive the replacement item that the seller sent. Please allow me to assist you further. I am understanding that you want the replacement for the item that's defective. I can see that there's a lot of effort by repairing this. I can see that you have exerted a lot. She's implying that I fixed them, which they probably told her that. Because they just tell her lies and she just believes it. They've been scamming people like this for years. I understand that you want the replacement for the item that is defective. I can see that you have exerted a lot of effort by repairing this defective item you received, and I want to thank you for that. I know that you are a very responsible buyer, and with your good buying record, our sellers will surely love to do business with you. After careful reviewing your account, I was able to validate that the seller sent you a replacement item. The item was successfully delivered on December 7th in my house address. You can check the tracking information. And it's like, that's the second speaker I'm about to email her. I took the initiative to review the case, found that the address used is my address. Whatever. I highly recommend that you contact the seller to request an investigation of the carrier, non-received initiatives, blah, blah, blah. You can also contact the carrier, your lost package. She's implying that I'm retarded and didn't receive whatever. You may also require a signature confirmation, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for allowing me this opportunity, blah, 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 yes, I don't want corporate talk. And then I email her back and I say, the item delivered on December 7th was the second speaker. They are in individual boxes. I ordered 2. I am shocked that you're allowing these scammers to operate on your website and that you people are believing the obvious lies they are telling. How exactly have I repaired the item? They're both still broken. And you just saw yourself. They're both broken. Because I don't even own a soldering iron, and this first speaker, I'd probably have to take the front of it off, take the woofer out, to be able to solder that all back together properly, because it'd be hard to work that little tiny hole in the back. And I shouldn't have to do that. Just give me if these people don't want to have their free refunds, just say you don't have free refunds. Just say like, oh, we're just going to get what you get. I pay the money. You're supposed to send me a functioning product. That's how these things are supposed to work. Okay, so then they give me a survey I can take for the judgment that I'm not going to get my money back. And oh boy, this is a wordful. So there's 3 different places where I could put text, and here's the first text input. Maybe, and they asked me like, how can we improve whatever? And I said, maybe don't allow scammers like 5-quarter operating your website with a question mark. Order the speakers way back in October, and they never shipped them. The no return date is approaching. I contact them, and they give me a bogus excuse that the shipment was lost. So they actually send them finally. I get the first one, it's broken really bad. No sign of the second one. The second one comes days after later and is broken too. So apparently they were trying to tell you guys that the second speaker was the replacements, and you guys believe that? This is an absolute joke. I only bought the speakers to do a review of them because I'm bored. Because I like 30. Hold on, I'm putting the camera. I got a hat on, it makes it harder. Because 35 millimeter, that's what I want to do with my life, but they took that away from me. So I just do stereo stuff now and hoard stereo equipment because I can't go see film anymore. So now I spend my money on stereo equipment. I don't really care about the money. It's all the things I've done. I don't really care about the money. It's about the integrity of this. So anyways, only bought the speakers to review them because I'm bored. Now I get to show off broken speakers in a video and tell about how I got scammed and eBay was completely incompetent in believing the lies of scammers. Then I'm going to deposit the broken speakers in the nearest e-waste facility because they're so junky I don't trust them not to catch fire and burn down my house, even if I could somehow repair them. Okay, and then now is the second text input, and I typed, because the speakers which arrived broken from these 5-core scammers, and they never got back to me about sending replacement. I got sick of dealing with it, just wanted my money back because obviously they're just going to ignore me until the deadline passes. And then we got the third text input, and I say, this is absolutely ridiculous. The speakers are sold individually. They come in their own individual box. They were shipped individually, but apparently they're telling you that they're telling eBay that the second speaker, which arrived days later, and the first, which was also broken, they're telling eBay that the second speaker, which arrived days later, after the first one was also broken, was the replacements. And you guys buy this story? Do you guys read the negative feedback at all? I should have before the purchase because it's pages and pages of the exact same thing that happened to me. There's no way they have a 99% positive rating. You guys should investigate them for mail fraud because I'm pretty sure they're just sending things to themselves to build up their positive feedback rating. I no longer have any confidence in using or recommending your website that just allows these scammers to operate freely. The worst part is I didn't get to leave the negative feedback they deserved before you guys closed the case, and thus now I can't leave feedback. So let's talk about the whole shipping situation. So the first one, let's take a look over here. That's what we're gonna go look at the box later because it's just the literature and what's written on the box is just hilarity of just not knowing anything about anything type of situation. So the first one arrived. It was in a card. That box you just saw over there was in a separate cardboard box around it with the shipping labels on the outside, cardboard box. What's that? And then the second speaker, it arrived in just a bag, like a black trash bag kind of wrapped around the box. And I think the reason they did that is because they knew you were going to probably keep that box. Because people keep boxes, right? Keep the box that has the first box that has the shipping information on it, and you're just going to throw away that bag that has the shipping labels on it, so you don't have proof, of the shipping labels because you threw it away. And they did that. I think they did this intentionally. They knew that speaker was broken, so they shipped it to me. And let's wait a few days before we actually send the other speaker, so that we can use the old scam that we've done before, that the second speaker was the replacements. Who knows how many times they've done this before? And the survey I did, that was probably on the 7th as well, maybe the 8th. So we have another message from them, from some other eBay guy number 1. It says, hello, good day, thank you for contacting us. eBay service customer name is the first guy, made up name first guy. I'm not good at making up names, I'm too angry. We appreciate you for reaching out to us, letting us know that it's 5-inch blah 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 speaker to the seller, that you want to return this I know it's concerning when you receive a defective item as well as the replacement item that was sent to you by your seller. See, he doesn't understand that there was no replacement item yet. No worries, I will make sure that this is resolved immediately. First of all, I've seen you've been with us for 7 years. Thank you so much for choosing eBay for your online shopping endeavors. Your business means a lot to us. I reviewed the details of your case. In order for us to resolve this matter, I will be sending a manual refund request to our office to request and process your funds back. Due to the nature of this case, we're sending a request to have your refund sent manually. This 5 to 7 business days to complete this. It may take longer, depending on your financial institution. A special group takes these requests and handles them manually. You don't need to do anything else right now. Once approved, you'll have back your original funding source. In this light, we are humbly asking for your patience and understanding as we wait for the refund to be processed. It's value member community, blah, 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 smooth transactions. Here, click this link for know more about protections, blah, blah, blah. I hope to explain things clearly. Wish you all the best at eBay in the future. Sincerely, eBay guy number 2. And then to read my response to him on the 8th as well. I just want to make one thing clear. I was never sent replacement items. I bought 2 speakers, which were sold individually, and they both arrived broken, the second arriving later than the first. Then they proceeded to try and say that second package was the replacements. I use air quotes a lot. You're going to have to look at me when I'm talking and stuff. I was never sent any kind of return label. I will be smashing the speakers with a sledgehammer. We'll be smashing the speakers with a sledgehammer and sending the electronic mix to the e-waste within the next 2 weeks when I have time, which is actually sooner than that. So let's go to the next final message here. And this came on the 9th, which is also when I actually got my money back in my account, I'm pretty sure. Hello, thank you for contacting eBay customer service about the subwoofer speaker, blah, 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 that you recently purchased from 5 Corn Corporate. I appreciate you for providing more information what happened with the item you purchased. My name is eBay guy number 2, and I'm more than happy to resolve your concern for today. I can see that my colleague has sent a manual refund request. Since the seller provided the tracking number of the second purchase you made and counted it as the replacement for the first one, we've issued you your full refund. The refund should reflect on your PayPal account within the next 24 to 48 hours. With this refund, I recommend you search and purchase the same item. With this refund, I recommend you search and purchase the same items on site. I don't remember him saying that. Like, hell no, I'm done. I'm going to smash them and never buy anything from this brand again. And I'm going to tell everybody what they tried to do. Like, I'm seriously just going to try to buy these speakers from these people again? No. Because the whole point of doing a review is to find something that's a good price that I can recommend to people. We'll talk pricing in a little while, because they are pretty good price, but it's like, you're going to receive a broken item. I'm done with this headache. I'm done. I should have had the speakers here, arrived, broken in, and been listening to them by now. I've never even heard the speakers before, and I'm never going to hear the speakers, because I'm done. Let's continue reading this email. With your good buying record, our sales would surely love to do business. Simply the other guy said. I know you're a responsible buyer and hope that, despite the inconvenience you experience with this transaction, you continue to buy here on eBay. To avoid the same scenario in the future, here's some links, blah, 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 values. I trust that you explain things clearly, and it is such good faith, for we value the essence of fair judgment. Thank you for contacting us. We appreciate your continuous eBay dankness, and sincerely, eBay guy number 2. Wow, there's a lot of reading. So let's talk pricing. The price, like, at 60 bucks a piece, and I bought 2 of them. You know, it was free shipping, so with the tax and everything, it was just a little bit under 130 bucks, which is it's a pretty good price for theoretically what you'd be getting. Well, I'm going to read some of my notes here real quick. Yeah, I said everything over to my notes. Put this all down real quick. So, let's see. Let's look at the literature, I guess. 5-star customer rating from customers, yes. Award-winning brand, yes. Easy to install, yes. Hard, heavy quality, yes. Just heavy quality, guys, yes. And then waterproof, / water resistant. Yes, no, it's not. There's nothing about this that's waterproof. They've got paper cone tweeters, paper cone woofer. This is like fabric. It claims on the box somewhere that it's got a waterproof coating, which it does not have. It's just covered in carpet. Nothing about this is waterproof. And if you hung it on like say you hung it outside, right? Like underneath this, like you put it on the wall underneath this awning, right? It still wouldn't do well outside because all these crappy components inside would corrode. It's not an outside speaker at all. Let's look at their literature some more. The perfect addition to any wall speakers. Best choice. Our products are blah blah blah. We got all this stuff, guys. We got fast shipping, even though it took 2 months. And they scammed me and all this stuff. Reliability, 39 years of blah, 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 quality, market, award-winning brand, and all this crap. I just love the crappy. This is why I bought them, because it's crappy like Photoshop. Crap. 80 watts, OPPO. And that's probably an accurate speaker. I doubt to go down to 45, but you know, that's pretty accurate, but they probably get up to about 18 kilohertz with those kind of bigger paper cone tweeters. And this says 4-ohm operated, which in all the other literature says they're 8-ohm speakers, so that's just, you know, that's confusing. Powerful for indoor, outdoor use. I love how it's just like crappily photoshopped in this little tiny corner. You think they put like 2 of them right there or something, but no, they got one of them just kind of crappily photoshopped over there. And it's like, suitable for rainy and snowy days, all weather resistant coating. No, it's not. And then like badly photoshopped on there. And that's what the eBay page looks like. Another thing here, which is, I guess that's all maybe accurate. Oh, and look at the title. It says 5-core, 8-inch. It has 8 with the inch sign and then the inch. So it's the 8-inch. 5-core, 8-inch. Car, woofer, wall, subwoofer, speaker, bass, wooden, passive, truck, 400 watt. And you don't avoid products like this where it just put a word salad in there. Just so you're trying to find any kind of, it's not a subwoofer speaker, first of all. It's a full range speaker. It's like a DJ speaker. It's not a car subwoofer speaker. It's none of these things. It's not a weather speaker. It's not a car subwoofer speaker. They're DJ style speakers. I don't remember what else I was going to say. So yeah, they're like, the reason I bought them is because first of all, I really like the way they look. I like the way this trim. Look, they have a hologram. In case like crappier scammers try to like sell bootlegs, they have a hologram, so you know that they're the real scammer kind, not the scammer kind. That might rattle a little. Seemed like this was coming off, but I guess it's not. It's like covered in a carpet. They're kind of built kind of decently, you know, except for these crappy crossovers that just fall apart. So yeah, it's kind of like a Bose 301. You could like align it where this is kind of pointing at you, and this one's kind of aiming at the wall. And it's got the 8-inch woofer in there. We're probably going to see what the woofer looks like when we smash them apart right now. And you know what else I'm going to do when I smash them apart? I'm going to smash all the drivers so they can never be used again. And I'm going to spray paint the backs of the drivers where it says what it is, because I don't even want them to have any free advertising. I don't want anyone to know about these speakers without me there telling them that it's a hunk of crap. So let's look at the box. It's got more nonsense on it. Look at this guy climbing. Turn the flashlight off on this. It says Z. All that is the name of the speaker. It says Dolby Digital Sound, which is just really dumb. Okay, Dolby Digital has nothing to do with a speaker. Okay, the only thing a speaker does is it takes the input, it takes the output from the amplifier and it produces sound. Dolby Digital has nothing to do with that process. They shouldn't even say Dolby Digital on there. It's just more word salad. Oh, look at this. Climbing the heights of quality, performance, trust, and reliability, which is none of those. No trust, no performance, because literally they don't work because they're broken. Not connected to anything, no performance. Oh, and by the way, here's the... You can stick your banana plugs in these, by the way. Not that that matters. Let's get back to this. High fidelity 3-way speaker system with elegant carpet finish in MDF board. They're not a 3-way. They're a two-way with two tweeters. So it's a 3-driver two-way speaker. Low impedance 8-inch woofer. What does that even mean? 8-inch wall speaker is meant to be used with an 8-ohm load. So with an 8-ohm speaker or the 4-ohm speaker, like the other thing was saying, I don't know. Ideal for various background music and general PA applications. Okay, I'll give them that. Crossover network is used for best acoustic response. And let's talk about that. Like, if they were, like I was saying before, if they were just built a little bit better, they would have arrived intact. I don't understand this. If you want to make them cheap as possible, just make it where there's just capacitors on the tweeters and just wired in. I don't understand that you're gonna go through the extra expense of making it have an actual crossover, which I was surprised it had, but you're gonna make it so bad that, you know, components fall off the crossover and it all just fucking falls apart. So let's look at it on the box. Let's take a look at the packaging setup. So it has these, it's wedged in there with a pair of these, and it was bubble wrapped also. It wasn't packaged too badly. It's just that they're built so junky they just fall apart. Oh no! Another interesting thing you could do with one of these is you could replace the woofer with like a dual voice coil subwoofer and put a crossover in it where it's the left and right are playing through the woofer, and then the individual left and right channels go to the tweeter, so you can have kind of like a Bluetooth style speaker where the left treble's coming out of there, right treble's coming out of here, and everything else is coming out of the middle. Which I was considering making one of these into that, but we're not going to do that. We're going to smash them right here and now because they need to die. You know, I could donate them to a thrift shop or something, but it's like I said, they don't deserve any free advertising. They're going to get smashed, and they're going to go to the e-waste. So let's do that. Let's set up the camera and smash them. And connect the power supply so the camera doesn't die. It's charging? Maybe. Yeah, it's charging. It's pretty durable. Oh nice, the label popped off. I'm gonna give that to a friend of mine as a souvenir and tell this tale. Oh perfect, let's take a look at the woofer. You know, I could use that in something, but it's gotta get smashed. Okay, let's do a drop test on the second one. Commencing drop test. Pop that off pretty nicely. Let's take a look at the tweeter. Let's smash that sucker. Urgh. That was pretty easy to break. I got stuck in there. I missed. How embarrassing. Let's rip off that second thing. Oh, they're not even attached with anything. I think they were just like very lightly glued on. I'm gonna give that to another friend of mine. Tell the tale. Let's go again. There we go, we got it. yeah, that's smashed nice. Let's take this individual woofer. Smash the fuck out of him. Smash the tweeter. Oh, it sparked. It really pains me to have to do this because I really like the way they looked. But like I said, they gotta die because they tried to scam me. That's literal mail fraud. Isn't that the definition of mail fraud? You're gonna say that second speaker was the replacements. Hello, FBI. Why don't you investigate people like this? They're just loose in the country committing fraud on your citizens. Maybe investigate them. So the woofer came out pretty clean. Also a little damaged. It's got a dual magnet structure on it. No, it's got a hole. Well, I guess it's a ring magnet. It would have a hole anyway, but it doesn't have a vent hole. Let's smash this woofer. Yeah! It sparked. Ah. All right, the other magnet flew off. Check that out. This cabinet off! This feels like John Carpenter's The Thing when the doc, he's like smashing all the radio equipment. And he's actually crazy because he knows no one can leave the island. You know, he knows no one can leave Antarctica because we can't let the thing, we're gonna smash all the radio equipment! Smash it all! Oh, fuck! Alright, I'm gonna clean that up off camera. For now, let's finish off this video. Try to keep it positive. Smash! I'm gonna clean most of this up. I'm gonna separate out the electronic components and put them in a bin, and then the wooden parts I'm gonna throw in my regular trash. So let's go finish off this video. Do an explore of the area. The first time I came to this house, this segment over here was intact. But somebody had to go burn it down. Of course they did. Some trees over there. There's lots of tires here. A television speaker. That'd be a nice souvenir. A crank television. It's like the Terminator when they're just like they're watching TV, but it's just fire inside the screen. It's post-apocalyptic. There's a dude out there like sifting for like, he had like a metal detector, Sledgehammer. Back room. Nothing much in here. Let's go check out this other building. More tire stacks. I tripped. More tire stacks. More tire stacks. It's built like a brick you-know-what house. Let's go into the other hemisphere. This house is like a brain, and that's the barrier between the left and right brain. Is cross. It's like an autistic brain. You just jump through left to right side. I'm like represent your thoughts, and I like jump from the left and right brain. Woo! Left brain, right brain. I get all over the brain. Some kind of fences over there. Not that interesting. There's another structure back here that's pretty badly demolished. The tragic thing is, I probably had other stuff I want to say, and then I'll just have to type it in on a YouTube video and put a post the comment and make a pinned comment. Come on, future me. Beam your consciousness down to me and tell me what you want me to say. I actually probably would have done an actual review, where I listened to some speakers in that place, but the acoustics are pretty bad. Although those ones I just smashed, maybe they'd be good in there. The room reflections, Alright, I think we're done. So what have we learned? Don't buy from these 5-core people. Don't buy anything that's made in India. It says right on the box, that's made in India. Don't buy things from India, because it is a scammer town over there. Read the negative feedback before you buy something on eBay. And I would have went even harder on eBay, but they did give me my money back eventually, but I had to fight for it. It's ridiculous that they, I can't blame them, first of all, but it's like, here's what I want to say. It's insulting that they thought I'm trying to, fix the speakers and then get them to send more speakers so I have more free speakers. I have a whole house full of speakers. I'm trying to get rid of some of this crap. I probably would have gave these speakers away to the thrift store if they arrived intact and I got to do a regular review of them where they were, they worked and everything. I might have kept them until I could get some actual Bose 301s, did these versus the Bose 301s, but that's probably as long as I would have kept them, I would eventually give them away. So I really don't care about the money. It's just, I just want to do this for fun. So that's the only thing I have in my life is my word on stereo equipment and stuff, because I'm not a YouTube shill. I do this because I love it, and because I hate to see people have their money ripped off. With those Bose Acoustimus little cube speaker crap system that costs thousands of dollars, and we're my first crappy Iowa system with little crappy satellites. All the last 24 years I've been doing this, I just want to try to help people be able to hear amazing things. I want people to be able to hear what music really sounds like, so they can have beautiful, amazing experiences. For a little amount of money. Oh yeah, that's the thing I want to talk about. The reason the reason I came to find these speakers is because I was looking for another pair of those Deco home speakers. The ones I reviewed inside the second Tim Osman trap house. Those white ones that I had the bricks on top of, because you can't find those anymore. And I was trying to find a pair of them on eBay, and that's when I found those 5-core speakers. Oh my god. So if you were looking to buy anything from 5-core and you found my video, you're probably completely deranged now from watching my life, but at least you're not gonna make the mistake of buying this crap. Yeah. Protect Positive Squad. Protect, ban-showed Indian scammer people, because they gotta eat too. They need money. Let them scam you a little bit. Go to their website and buy one speaker, and let them scam you. Let them send you at least one broken speaker so that their little starving Indian children can eat tonight. So they can send the money back to India. Because, scammer Indian people gotta eat too. They gotta feed their families too. So I just want to make some statements for possible haters in the comments who might say, oh my god, you could have just fixed those speakers and donated them to thrift store. Well, the problem is I don't trust any of the internal wiring to be correct at all. I wouldn't even run electricity through them myself at this point. That's how little faith I have in how they're built. 5-core should find adults to solder the insides of their product together, not slave wage children or whatever it is they have going there and on over there, that they feel they have to commit mail fraud against people to try to make money. More power to them. eBay is letting them do it. Apparently they've done this before, because the woman just saying, they apparently told that woman that I, quote, fixed them, which couldn't be further from the fucking truth. I don't even own a soldering iron. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. That's part of the review process is can I get the speaker? Will it arrive intact? Or will I get completely scammed on a product? If these people would just spend a little more resources building them where they're not going to just disintegrate, maybe they wouldn't have to scam people as much. So no, I don't feel bad about smashing brand new speakers. They're a hazard. I don't even want and I mean it too. I painted over all the markings that says 5-core and all the drivers, smashed all the drivers. They're going to get sent to the e-waste. Bye-bye. I would never recommend people buy from these people ever. Nothing, no how, nowhere. Just say no to crap like this, because they're never going to change their act. It'd be nice if they take my criticism. They're not going to do it though. It's just going to keep scamming. Don't buy from people like this. Don't buy from people who have like Dolby Digital written on the box. They just put all this different. That's why they're worded the way it is. That's why I showed the literature in this video, so you can see they're just putting all the keywords in there. Dolby Digital, subwoofer, so people, all the different little buzzwords. So normally you think, oh, it's got Dolby Digital. It's a speaker. It's got Dolby Digital. It's got because for people who don't know any better, just put all the buzzwords in there. Avoid these products where they put a bunch of buzzwords in the title of the product and stuff that doesn't make sense, like Dolby Digital on a speaker. Dolby Digital has nothing to do with a speaker. That's all the way further down the signal path. All the speaker does is it makes noises when an amplifier goes into it. Dolby Digital is what feeds the amplifier. That's a whole different layer of stuff. But normally wouldn't understand. They just see the speaker, and the speaker, it's got Dolby Digital. It's got Dolby Digital. Look at that. It says right on the box. Right on the box there. I'll smash them again. If they become reanimated, I will smash them again. As many times as it takes so that they go away. I was thinking that they were like, wow, I smashed brand new speakers. I don't feel bad though. They had to die.